Picture. Business Express on Smooth 98.1. Business Express. Brought to you
I'm gonna
by
have to go back and check.
Intersolution. Transaction solutions you can depend on.
Right, ready?
Yeah.
Mike's up, studio live. Smooth 98.1, love music, love life. Ayo Myra Essay here. Time for Business Express 981 Friday edition. So it's Tech Friday today, and I have Rotus here in the studio. Morning, Rotus.
Good morning, Ayo, and good morning to all our fantastic listeners out there.
All right. Also joining us via telephone is Taiwo. Good morning, Taiwo.
Morning, Lagos. Good morning, Ayo. Good morning, Rhodes.
Fantastic. Good to have you.
Morning.
Now, you can join the conversation using our WhatsApp platform 0809 or on Twitter at smooth981fm. Use the hashtag Business Express 981. We're streaming live on YouTube as well. Search for us. Smooth 98.1 FM Lagos.
Thank you so much. All right, Taiwa, I want to read to you and, of course, to our listeners as well, the two public notices that were tweeted by the CAC, the Corporate Affairs Commission, just yesterday. Let me quickly read this. This is to inform our esteemed customers that the Commission, in an effort to provide efficient services in the face of the present realities of COVID-19, have resolved that customers will no longer be required to physically visit the Commission's premises in Abuja and Lagos to carry out official transactions. Therefore, with effect from 10th August to 31st, customers in Abuja and Lagos respectively will be required to send and receive documents from the Commission through designated courier companies. This is to control the physical presence of customers coming to submit or pick up documents in the premises and also ensure that their convenience is getting access to our services. The Commission will also put in place a process to sending, receiving documents, transactions to and from customers through emails. With this, the physical submission of original documents before collection of pre-incorporation certificates will be dispensed with. The documents uploaded online by the customer and approved by registration would suffice. Customers should note that the new process has placed the responsibility on them to ensure that their documents are duly signed by the persons whose names appear therein in any transaction they present for filing. Then, another notice, this is to inform our esteemed customers that the Commission, as a responsible corporate entity, has reviewed its operations in order to cope with the unabating scourge of COVID-19 pandemic and in line with the Presidential Task Force guidelines for safe service delivery to customers. To this end, all pre-incorporation certificates are henceforth to be delivered to customers by designated courier companies with effect. This notice is actually from today, Friday, July the 24th. Customers are to hand over the original documents to the courier companies in exchange for their certificates. To which one tweet I saw here from a Chibuzo, she says, "You guys probably want to enrich your chosen courier companies at the expense of the customer. You claim you are digital, but have no working digital channel. An application I made since March is still pending. It's not nice at all." Taiwo, what's the situation here with what the CAC is doing? Because I thought they have an online portal. You can upload your documents when you want to, register a company if you're an entrepreneur. So what's the deal?
So this is with regards to getting the physical certificates. It hasn't changed the process of uploading your documents, but they're saying now that instead of coming physically to their offices to get the physical certificate, which is what obtained up until now, you can get the certificates by courier. They'll dispatch them to you, and all you have to do is to get in return give the couriers or the courier company the original documents which you were scanned and uploaded have been issued. So they're sort of just trying to make things a lot easier for you because going to the offices can be a bit tedious. Sometimes you go there, they say the certificate isn't ready, it's not this, it's not that location, and you have to wait sometimes some months before you can get it again. But right now, they're saying, look, we'll just have it dispatched to you by courier companies, and you will, what you call it, you just hand over the original documents which were signed to them. I mean, they used to collect the original documents as well, even when you were trying to process the the certificate or the incorporation and stuff. So after uploading virtually, you will still have to, I think, take the original documents to them or find a way to get it to them in that sense. And that's been my own experience. And in the end they would send some. You would also need those documents to pick up the certificates, or you need those documents to pick up the certificates at their office. But right now they're saying they'll do everything by courier. It's a seamless approach. I think there's a positive to it because if now they say that what you have uploaded would suffice, it means that after a while there might not be any need for you to actually hand over the physical documents in the end. So when you upload it, they should probably give you some kind of code or some kind of I don't know whether it's a number, it's a code, or a tracking code, which you supply to the courier company to authenticate by the time they come to deliver to you. But I think this is one of the benefits, or this is one of the good fallouts of COVID-19. It's forced us to think in a different way, in a different approach. Yeah.
Okay,
I think good development.
Okay, cool. So thanks for the explanation. So wait, so they are saying if you want to, there's still the online process of uploading your original documents. That process is still what it used to be. You upload on their portal online. But the key thing, what you're saying is if you want to collect your certificate to say that your company has now been incorporated, is the courier that will deliver that certificate to you.
Yes.
Okay. But you still need that certificate. I mean, that's the beef with this. Like one of the tweets that came, one of the responses, the beef is that why are you having a couriers deliver it? What isn't there an online channel through which you can get that original certificate where it can be maybe scanned to you or something, or emailed to you? Because in their first notice they were saying, where is that prior notice? That the commission will also put in place a process of sending, receiving documents, transactions to and from customers through emails. I mean, they already have an email there. I went to their website and they've got email channels. So is that referring to getting the certificate by email? Is that what they're referring to?
I doubt it, because the certificates, and it's not, I doubt it for now. It's not clear. Because the certificate is a security document. It's not just a certificate that is printed off your computer at home. When you see the certificate, it's what you call it, it's a security document. It's like a birth certificate, like a what you call it, like a death certificate, and it's a proper security document. But I guess that one of the things that they can look at, because the most important thing on that certificate is not even the paper it's printed on, it's the business name, registration, or the incorporation number that the company gets at the end of the day, which you should be able to use in any instance, especially online. Once you quote that number, then anybody that wants to search can go and validate that information. So I think that's the next step they need to work on. And then the certificate comes regardless. I mean, they can have the physical certificate delivered to you whenever, but as long as you have the number issued to you, then it makes it a whole lot easier. So I guess that's what they need to work on. I doubt that they'll be able to just issue you the physical certificate. In any case, I doubt they'll be able to give you an electronic copy and scan it and send it to you, because it might not be valid. It might not be valid in certain places. For example, if you want to register as a vendor in certain companies, you will need the physical copy of that certificate to do the registration. They would need to cite the official document, the official certificate that had been sent by CAC, and before they take the photocopies from you. So there's still a lot of things that rely, I mean, in our environment, that rely a lot on the physical hard copies of some of these documents. And like I said, it's a security document. It's not just something that is issued, because if that's the case, then anybody can literally just print stuff off their desk. But like I said, the most important part of the certificate is the number.
Okay.
And once you have that,
yeah. Once you have that, you have the perfect excellent explanation. So we just so we're clear, so you can, if you are good to go, you can just use that number. However, there are some places, some vendors, if you want to register with them, they may want to see the actual physical certificate from CAC.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. We're clear. Thank you for
Dolapo
that.
says, good morning. In fairness to the CAC, my brother applied for his company certificate through their portal, and all correspondence was via email. He doesn't stay in the country, but sent a letter of authorization for me to pick it up, and it was quite seamless.
But he still went there physically to pick it up, though.
Yes.
Yeah, you
yes.
see, where I'm coming from is I want to end. I'm talking about ending the physical delivery. But thanks to Taiwo's explanation, it looks like. So the thing is now, some of these vendors the people who are emphasizing that you must provide a physical copy of that.
Yeah.
That's where we have to get over that
Alright.
hurdle. Once we get over that hurdle, then it looks like we're good to go.
Well, Goke from UK says the CAC announcement makes sense. The certificate is a security document, so it's required to be delivered physically. And will CAC patronize NIPOST as their courier for national interest?
Okay, good question there.
And then this one is a business question on Tech Friday.
Yeah, go ahead.
Right, it says, good morning. Is it a good time to buy Zenith, Dangote Cement, and MTN shares considering current prices of these stocks? Or do you advise one should wait a bit? Secondly, please, what is responsible for the 10% gain of Dangote Cement yesterday?
Yes, those are all blue chip stocks. So yes, you definitely want to go for those. They are also dividend paying stocks. So one, capital appreciation, that is the for the stocks to climb and to increase in value. Two, dividends. Those are the two key things. And I know that Zenith, even throwing GTB as well, those are very good dividend paying stocks. I'm not sure what was responsible for the 10% gain yesterday, because prior to yesterday, the market has been down for 4 days straight, and the volumes are very thin. Foreign portfolio investors do not have the dollars they are seeking to get out of the country to repatriate their profits. So it's just been money that's been circulating around the market. So I mean, it's Dangote. I'm not really sure. And Dangote is one of the largest capitalized stocks on the exchange, along with MTN. So not really sure what it was. It could have just been speculation. It could have been anything else. I'm not sure what the specific reason is. But those picks you mentioned there, those are good picks. Again, please contact your financial advisor. Get your advice before you act on any opinions that are made here on buying stocks on this
Ibrahim says there's a lot of progress in the process of incorporation, but recently the gains made have started to stall. It takes a lot for time for applications to be reviewed, and approvals are not coming through. I remember there was a time when
there was an issue. Yes.
Also made it quite an easy process to register, but now I think it's become more tedious. Henry Emmanuel says, Reuters, because of the quality of the paper used for the certificate, you can't print it everywhere. So they can have it delivered by any courier, no qualms. However, I have issues with the necessity of sending physical copies of uploaded files to CAC. I registered a business last month and the process is nauseating. And then Chika says, good morning, guys. Let us not forget that it is fully within the means of the government to lead the initiative for online-based certificates. Even if someone tried to use a fraudulent document, once the company number cannot be found in the CAC database, that should suffice as proof.
Okay. How much time do we have? A minute?
We have like a minute, yeah.
Taiwo, can you quickly talk on China's space probe to Mars? How they are able to do that while they are causing wahala with the US, India, and everything. China launched their first space probe to Mars. They're looking for life on Mars. What are your thoughts in a minute, if you can?
I mean, it's a third of such explorations that would happen within a week. The first one this week was Dubai launched their Hope, I think Project Hope, or what they call it. And China's one is the second one. The US is built to launch their another mission to Mars. I think they already have 2 or 3 already there orbiting the Earth. The planets of Mars, one is I think already landed. So the third one will happen next week. So it's a race. It's a very keen race. They're excited. A lot of people are excited about it as well. Promising things, times ahead there. But it takes 6 months. The rover is not going to, whatever it's called, the probe machine is not going to get there till February. And then it's going to hover around the orbit of Mars for another 2 to 3 months before I think it lands. So they're using that to gather enough information about the atmospheric pressure and a lot of other things before they land, and before it lands, and then starts working on detecting signs and all. So in all, I think it's a very keen race for everyone to be able to do that. But the thing took off smoothly, yeah, so it's on its way already. It'll be there by February.
Interesting stuff. We should all
Another
move.
thing I wanted to say on the CAC stuff.
Yeah,
sorry,
real quick. Yeah.
Now, when you register a company, they issue you a tin with it, so you don't have to go and apply for tins separately. Which is something very, very, very good.
Yes.
Cooperation between the agencies now, which is very, very, very good. And So I think they're moving in the right direction. Kudos to Quebec for some of these initiatives.
Yes, kudos
All right.
to Quebec. Thank
Taiwo,
you.
thank you so much, Taiwo, and thank you everybody for your messages.
Thank you, everyone. At 7:30, we bring you Freshly Pressed 981. This is Smooth 98.1.
Express. Brought to you by EnterSwitch. Transaction
Thank you. Taiwo, thanks. So appreciate it.
With
Yeah.
critical focus on the Nigerian economy. We
Video.
see
Well,
the
well.
bigger picture.
The landscape or the orientation is very bad.
Business
Well, it wasn't
Express
clear.
on Smooth
We'll just live with it. We'll just have to live with it.
So
No problem, man. No, you have to
Okay.
post it. Yeah.
All right.
Thanks. So.
All right, thank you.
for 1 year.